practiced the long-sleeved dance for over 3 months now. I humbly beg your majesty to allow me this performance.
If it is a dance offering, why do you conceal your face?
Your majesty will understand shortly. Your servant toasts Her Majesty the Empress. Thank you, Your Majesty, for rescuing me earlier. May I ask Your Majesty, what did you think of noble Lady Shu's dance?
As graceful as a startled swan, lithe as a swimming dragon, she possessed the elegance of the goddess of the Luo River. Look. His Majesty is utterly captivated.
The poison has taken effect.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Her face. Her face.
Audacious Xu Guiren, since your beauty is now ruined, how dare you appear before us?
Your Majesty? Your Majesty, what is wrong with my face? Your Majesty, I'm terrified. I cannot bear to look upon her face.
Very well. Leave.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Xuanyar! Xuanyar, I used the medicine you gave me. What's happened to my face? Tell me.
You deceived me.
Xuanyar, speak to me. What truly happened to my face? Say something.
It's ruined. Li Jianying, you plotted against me. As long as she lives, you can accuse me of the poisoning.
Guards! Escort noble Lady Shu back to the Jade Rinsing Palace for treatment.
As for the eldest prince, he shall attend to his mother in her illness. You.
Your Majesty, the eldest prince has ascended the throne today. Henceforth, you are the Empress Dowager.
Indeed, my years of meticulous planning have not been in vain.
Your Majesty.
Xuanyar, have you lost your mind? You dare to raise your hand against your mother?
You are unworthy of the title Empress Dowager. "10 years ago, you were childless, so you forcibly took me from my birth mother and had me adopted as your son. Just 5 days later, you poisoned her with wine in the Yushu Palace.
Your adoption was decreed by the late emperor. I, the Empress, held the highest honor. Our statuses were worlds apart. Why would I need to have her killed?
Still making excuses, even now? Truly, your stupidity is beyond cure. No wonder the late emperor fed you infertility drugs for 30 years, and you never noticed.
What?
The tonic he bestowed upon you each month, which you took as a sign of his favor, was actually poison to prevent you from bearing children. He feared the power of your Li clan. He never intended for you to bear an imperial heir.
No, it can't be.
For decades, I endured the disgust of feigning a loving mother-son bond with you, all for this very night, to break your spirit and end your life. I will have my vengeance.
So, the one I nurtured with all my heart, is nothing but a disloyal, ungrateful wolf. You hate me? Then kill me.
Such defiance. Today, I will not only kill you, I will scatter your ashes to the winds. For all eternity, you will kneel in the underworld and beg my mother for forgiveness.
This was the day I adopted Feng Xuan.
Xuan'er, bow to your mother. Its father, Emperor. Your son pays his respects to the Empress Mother.
Wait. You may leave.
For this day, I've played the devoted son before her for over half a year. Why would she change her mind now? Your son knows not what fault he has committed. To displease your majesty, he will surely correct himself henceforth.
This palace has its own reasons for what it does. No more words are needed.
Xuan'er, rise first. Empress, see how you frightened the child. Xuan'er's talent and character are both exemplary. To have him adopted into your household would be most fitting.
You merely wish for my Li family to exhaust all its resources, to raise a son for you. Regarding the adoption, your consort believes it unwise to act in haste.
Empress, you preside over the central palace, yet remain without a child of your own. This will inevitably invite censure. Adopting a prince is the best arrangement I can conceive for you.
But this child...
Enough. Xuan'er, henceforth, you shall frequent the Phoenix Hall to attend upon the Empress and properly nurture the bond between mother and son. Your son respectfully obeys His Majesty's decree.
Your Majesty, it is time for the meal.
Your Majesty. This is a dish I prepared myself, all birds paying homage to the phoenix. I humbly ask your Majesty to sample it.
You are thoughtful, Xuan'er.
I had someone inquire long ago about your culinary preferences. Winning your favor is a simple matter for me.
Your Majesty? You. A pity. This palace does not eat chicken.
How can that be?
Clear the table. This palace is weary.
Your Majesty.
The eldest prince, to ingratiate himself with your highness, has truly spared no effort, playing both chef and servant.
Just now, at a glance, standing beside Sister Wendai, I could scarcely tell who was the prince and who the maid.
Dare to mock me? Never mind. Once I have secured Li Jianning's favor and ascended to the crown prince's position, it will not be too late to dispose of you. Mother.
What are you?
Tonight, please allow this son to attend to your ablutions. Tonight, please allow this son to attend to your ablutions.
Your Highness, this is absolutely improper.
I merely wish to fulfill my filial duty. What could be wrong with that?
Although you and Her Highness are mother and son, you are now a grown man. Propriety must be observed between men and women.
Precisely what I intend. Li Jianning hails from a noble family, steeped in propriety, she is certain to refuse me. Then I can display my filial piety once more, without having to actually—
Schwenner's earnest filial devotion is something I naturally should not refuse.
What?
Like the filial son who donned colorful garb to amuse his parents, or the esteemed grand historian Huang Tingjin, who still cleansed the chamber pot for his mother. Though Schwenner is nearly of age, such sincere filial piety is something I naturally should not refuse. You may wash my feet, as I should.
Mother. This son. Thanks, Mother, for her indulgence.
Schwenner, the water grows cold. Feng Xuan, let us see just how much you can endure.
Mother, I have finished washing them.
Schwenner, are you quite all right?
This son is fine. I shall go change my attire. I take my leave. Li Jianing. I will repay today's humiliation when I ascend the throne. Every single one of them. That woman, Li Jianing, has inflicted this unbearable shame upon me.
You have served her for only 3 days, and you cannot endure it? Back in the days at the Eastern Palace, I was already serving His Majesty, yet within these deep palace walls, I have had to curry favor everywhere, deferring to these newcomers, simply because their families wield great power at court.
Mother, I am a prince of royal blood. Attending to her is humiliating enough, yet she pushes her luck even further.
Xuan'er, your hatred for her is actually a good thing. Hatred breeds ruthlessness, and with a ruthless heart, you draw closer to the throne.
In my past life, I offered prayers day and night, begging the gods for protection, yet I still met a wretched end. In this life, I will seize my fate and hold it in my own hands. Xuan'er, how long have you been fanning me?
Not long. Do not worry, Your Highness. Your son is not tired.
Your filial devotion has not gone unnoticed. In due time, I shall speak favorably of you before His Majesty.
Your Highness's praise is a rare honor. This is your son's good fortune. Your Highness, is something troubling you?
My constitution has always been frail. Now that the weather has turned hot, I find myself lacking strength.
Then I shall summon the imperial physician at once.
The old fools at the Imperial Academy of Medicine are helpless. Not long ago, someone presented me with a secret tonic for fortifying the body. Let it be. Perhaps it's still futile.
A restorative tonic recipe. The Emperor has arrived.
Your Majesty.
Between us, spare the formalities. How have you been getting on with Schwaner? Have you ever considered adopting him as your own son?
Your Majesty knows full well I've never liked his birth mother, Lady Shu. Her child naturally displeases me.
I thought she had sensed something. Turns out it was just petty jealousy. If you won't raise Schwaner, then you must at least think of bearing me a legitimate heir. The tonic he bestows on you each month. You treat it as imperial favor, but it's actually a poison that renders you barren. Ninger, take your medicine, Your Highness.
Lady Shu and the eldest prince request an audience.
Admit them. To come at such a late hour, it must be urgent.
Father Emperor, Your Majesty, the Empress. For the two of you to come together, what is the matter? Father Emperor, your son.
Your Majesty, it was Schwaner. He wished to show his filial devotion to Her Majesty, the Empress.
Filial devotion? Your son is aware that Her Majesty's constitution is delicate. I have sought out a special restorative recipe, and hope to present it to Her Majesty to restore her royal health. Chief Steward Li. Schwaner, what is the meaning of this? Father Emperor, the ancient recipe states that a child's blood is the most potent supplement. Your son dared to attempt it.
Your filial intent is noted. Your Majesty, Schwaner's actions were still somewhat reckless.
How so?
Your Majesty once stated that this very tonic is a secret of the royal house. The proportions of the herbs within it must be precisely measured. It has already blended with the blood. I fear complications may arise.
Your son did not think it through. Your son will, without fail, go again tomorrow.
You are a prince. Your person is noble. How can you repeatedly harm your own health? He has not yet come of age. His lack of forethought is one thing, but noble Lady Shu, as his mother, why did you not stop him?
Your Majesty, please forgive me. It was Schwaner who was concerned for Your Majesty. I, your humble consort, did not wish to see him pour out his sincere devotion, yet have it go unaccepted.
Enough. Discard this decoction. We shall order a fresh batch to be prepared. Your intent is enough.
This is the newly delivered restorative.
Your Majesty.
Remember, never place your hopes in others. Have a message sent to the family. Say that this palace's old ailment has recurred, and only physician Chen from our estate can treat it.
Compared to before Your Majesty entered the palace, your constitution has been greatly depleted.
Is there a way to remedy this?
If Your Majesty takes medicine according to this prescription, there may yet be a chance for recovery. I take my leave.
No, I forgot. Tonight is the night Shu Mian dies from poisoning. When die, come with me to the Jade Rinsing Palace Quickly!
Has the Empress come so late at night? For the purpose of leading people to ransack your humble consort's chambers and humiliate me?
When die.
Your Majesty, it's poisoned. What? Then what I just drank?
Noble Lady Shu has been poisoned by a villain. When die, summon the imperial physicians at once.
Yes.
How could your Ministry of Internal Affairs allow this? You failed to inspect Consort Shu's meals? Physician Shu, what is the diagnosis?
Your Majesty, the amount of toxin in Consort Shu's body is small. It is not life-threatening. His Majesty has arrived. We have been informed. Thanks to you, Consort Shu's life was spared.
It is Consort Shu's fate to survive. When I visited her palace, by accidentally knocking over her wine jug, the poisoned wine was revealed.
Your Majesty.
Consort Shu.
Your Majesty. Is that you, Your Majesty?
It is us.
Since Consort Shu has regained consciousness, this consort will take her leave.
Mother Empress. For a consort to take her own life is a grave offense. Your precious health? Why trouble yourself over such a person?
Your birth mother is still alive, yet you call me Mother Empress. Do you wish for me to be reviled as a venomous woman who steals children?
That was not my intention. I was concerned for your Majesty's well-being, and spoke hastily, out of worry.
Furthermore, who told you Consort Shu attempted suicide? We stated clearly that she was poisoned by a villain. That is how she was poisoned.
Yes, it was the palace servants. Mother Empress, you know my mother is meek by nature. That is why I believed their lies.
What lies?
The servants said that mother, upon learning I was to be adopted by your Majesty, was overcome with despair, and thus
You are.
Mother Empress, my mother is dead. My mother, she is gone.
Rise. Xuaner, henceforth, I shall regard you as my own flesh and blood. In my past life, I was deceived by his pitiful pretense. I took a wolf into my home.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your servant's heart is filled with sorrow. I carried him for 10 months, and personally raised Xuaner for 18 years. Now we are torn apart, and I am being framed by villains.
You both suffer the pain of separation. Your mother is heartbroken, yet you show her no concern. What does filial piety mean to you?
Your son knows his fault.
Enough. Xuan, my reprimand is for your own good.
Your ladyship's devoted care. Your son understands.
Lady Shu does indeed look pitiful. As for me, I have no wish to be the villain who takes another's son. The matter of your adoption, let it be forgotten.
Your ladyship, but this matter.
Enough! I must return to the palace to investigate who harmed Lady Shu. For today, this ends here.
Your son respectfully sees your ladyship off. For the throne, I have curried favor with Li Jianing for so long. My grand scheme was nearly complete, only to be ruined by that foolish woman.
For the past 3 days, the eldest prince has had neither food nor water, doubtless punished by his master again. If he starves any longer, I fear our master's actions are not for us servants to question. Your Highness, please, eat.
Mother, someone seeks to ruin our plans.
Showing him kindness. Do you dream of climbing into his bed? Forgive me, your ladyship. Get out! Yes. Xuan'er, with your scheme, can it really succeed?
Mother, please trust me. By the time of Father Emperor's birthday banquet, we, mother and son, will surely regain our rightful place. We wish your majesty a life as enduring as the heavens, and boundless longevity. Very well. Be seated. We thank your majesty. Your majesty's sacred virtue shines like the sun and moon in the sky. This subject humbly presents 12 volumes on flood control strategies, praying for peace across the lands. Good. This subject has acquired fragments of the authentic work, Ode to 1,000 Autumns, by Zhang Xu of the former dynasty. May your majesty's boundless fortune reach the heavens. Excellent. Your son presents this longevity scroll to Father Emperor, wishing.
Xuan'er.
Do not panic. Summon the imperial physician to examine his pulse first.
Summon the imperial physician. Reporting to your majesty. The pulse is faint and floating. I can scarcely locate the radial artery. Noble Lady Xu, how have you been raising the prince to let his health deteriorate to such a weak state?
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. The eldest prince eats 3 meals daily, yet he grows thinner by the day. This concubine knows not why.
Could it be that my celestial observations last night have come to pass? What? Your Majesty, last night I observed the heavens and saw the Taiwei enclosure, which symbolizes the princes, being assailed by the sparkling deluder. It is gradually dimming. The remedy lies in borrowing the Tianfu star of Her Majesty the Empress to anchor and protect it.
If that is the case, this consort shall receive him in the Phoenix Hall, perform a ritual ceremony for Xuan'er, to ward off calamities and evil.
Your Highness, the will of heaven decrees that you must stand guard at all times by personally raising the crown prince.
Your Majesty the Empress, all my past wrongdoings were my fault. Now, I beg you to put aside our past grievances and designate him as your legal heir.
If what the astrologer says is true, sending Xuan'er to my palace to be raised for a period would suffice. Legal adoption is entirely unnecessary.
Your Majesty, if the Mars phenomenon is not stopped, it will charge directly towards the imperial star. I fear it may endanger the fate of the nation.
Your Majesty, if one blindly trusts celestial omens, we risk repeating the downfall of the previous dynasty.
Your Majesty, I know you are unwilling to adopt Xuan'er because you despise me, despise my lowly status. But now, you cannot let personal resentment jeopardize the nation's fate.
Empress, out of consideration for our past marital bond, I have indulged you time and again. Now the nation's fate is at stake, yet you prevaricate and obstruct. Do you intend to harm us and endanger our empire?
Your Majesty's words are too severe. This consort would never dare.
I dare not. Each one of you claims, I dare not, yet your actions grow ever more audacious. Your Majesty, please calm your anger. Today, Xuan'er must be designated as your legal heir. Otherwise, we shall deem you guilty of treason, a crime punishable by death. We shall deem you guilty of treason, a crime punishable by death.
Treason is a grave crime. How can it be justified on the word of a single astrologer? Then how could you be so certain of my guilt? Chief astrologer, I ask you this. With the empire now at peace, what is it that we rely upon?
It is naturally due to your majesty's rule.
Correct. This age of prosperity is owed to your majesty, and a favorable national destiny is also a result of your majesty's diligent and benevolent governance.
What?
But what if this causality is reversed? If it is because the national destiny is favorable, that your majesty is able to govern with such virtue, then your earlier warning of an ill omen for the nation's destiny, would it not imply that your majesty is destined to become a tyrant?
Your majesty, your highness, that was never my meaning.
Your Majesty, the Empress, I beg of you, every moment you delay here puts Schwenner's life in greater peril. I implore you.
The danger lies in your failure to rush him back to the palace and summon the imperial physicians. That times is the true danger.
Your Majesty, I...
Empress, how dare you speak with such audacity?
Every word I speak is for your majesty's sake. If only by offering my life in remonstrance can my words reach your majesty's ears. Then I am willing to die.
The Grand Astrologer has arrived.
Your subject, Zhu Yunqing, pays his respects to your majesty and to Her Majesty the Empress.
The Grand Astrologer is a recluse, seldom seen in court. What brings him here now?
We greet the Grand Astrologer.
Your panic at the sight of me suggests you are well aware of the crime of deceiving the sovereign you have committed.
Grand Astrologer, what do you mean by this?
It is true that the Taiwei enclosure is being assailed by the Mars. That much is true. But to have Her Majesty the Empress guard against it, this would only amplify the baleful influence of the Yinghua star.
He is helping me.
Yet the true method to resolve this crisis lies in fate. The eldest prince and his birth mother must be confined to their quarters for 3 months. Thus, through their mortal forms, they may influence the celestial bodies, besieging the Yinghua star until its malignant power fades. Then the fate of the nation shall be secure.
What besieging? Is this not simply persuading your Majesty to place my son and me under house arrest?
We have full confidence in the Grand Astrologer's counsel. Then, let it be, as the Grand Astrologer advises.
Your Majesty, confinement for 3 months? That is far too long.
Preposterous. Measured against the fate of the Empire, the liberty of you and your son is of little consequence. And as for you, spreading falsehoods to mislead the court, the crime of deceiving your sovereign, guards, take him out and behead him. Your Majesty, have mercy. Spare me, your Majesty, your Majesty, your Majesty. We trust we did not alarm you just now.
This consort understands. Your Majesty's every action is for the good of the state.
It is well that you understand. Take Schwenner to be treated for his injuries. The banquet is concluded.
I have never met the Grand Astrologer before. Why would he help me?
Your Highness, is that child ahead the 7th prince?
In my past life, this child died by my hand. Shower. The banquet has ended. Why have you not returned to your palace? Why are you here alone?
Your son pays his respects to the Empress.
Shower. What is that?
It is a birthday gift your son wished to present to Father Emperor.
Then why did I not see you present it earlier? To present to His Majesty.
My birthday tribute is the same as the Crown Prince's, also a longevity scroll. Your child respectfully presents this longevity scroll to Father Emperor. He has always excelled in both character and scholarship. My calligraphy is surely not as fine as his, so I shall not embarrass myself by presenting it.
Let me see.
Your Highness, Do you also think that what I've written is poor?
Although the brushwork is unremarkable, I believe, if you practice diligently, in time you will surely far surpass the Crown Prince.
Truly?
Truly.
Your child takes his leave.
Your Highness, the seventh prince is truly pitiable. His birth mother passed away early, and the other consorts in the palace all consider him ill-omened. None are willing to adopt him.
Inform the Imperial Household Department henceforth that the seventh prince's provisions for food, clothing, and necessities are to match those of the Phoenix Hall. Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
How fares the seventh prince?
Upon learning the seventh prince has gained your favor, the Imperial Household Department dared not delay for a moment. All the finest goods are being sent directly to his quarters.
Very well.
Your Highness, there are now rumors circulating in the palace that you wish to take the seventh prince as your adopted son.
I do indeed have that intention.
This servant originally thought your kindness towards the seventh prince was to suppress the crown prince. I did not expect your care for him to be genuine.
Adopting Xiaoer is not a matter of urgency. Regarding noble Lady Shu's poisoning, have you uncovered any leads?
I am investigating it. But then Chief Steward Li sent word to me, saying His Majesty does not wish your highness to trouble yourself over it. I've entrusted Chief Steward Li to oversee this matter.
When things deviate from the norm, something is amiss. There must be something going on here that His Majesty doesn't wish me to know.
But right now, the only thing we still don't know is the true culprit's identity.
It was him. Dispose of the mother, keep the child. All this elaborate scheming, just so this queen would raise his son for him? How utterly calculating.
Didn't that beauty's secret state, that nourishing the skin with human blood, could restore one's youth? Why is it ineffective? This servant doesn't know. Then when will I be able to regain favor with my looks? If her blood is useless, then we'll use yours. Your grace, have mercy. Your grace, your grace.
Enough. These methods of yours, how are they any different from sorcery? Do you wish to provoke His Majesty's wrath again?
It's all because you're useless. The Empress would rather choose that seventh prince who jinxes his own mother than adopt you.
If it weren't for giving birth to you,
leaving this scar on my belly, why would His Majesty despise me so? It's all because of you. If I had never borne you, my prospects would be infinitely brighter. It's all your fault. All your fault.
The man you pine for day and night has long wanted to poison you. I saw everything. I simply chose not to intervene, because with you dead, I could have asked the Empress to adopt me. Who could have guessed? She would appear and save your life?
Your Highness, have mercy. Your Highness, spare me. Have mercy, Your Highness. Xuanier. Did I hurt you, my child? Please do not take it to heart. I did it for your own good.
Understood. Mother Empress.
Your Highness has been looking much more radiant lately. The tonic must be working. What foolish servant is this? Withdraw at once.
Your Majesty, you must save me.
His Majesty has not permitted you to leave the Yushu Palace. Your presence here tonight defies palace regulations.
Lady Shu has been practicing witchcraft within the Yushu Palace, using human blood. I tried to stop her, only to be beaten for it. I could not bear to watch her persist in her crimes. That is why I have come to you.
Even if what you say is true, denouncing your own birth mother is itself an act of unfilial piety.
Then let me be unfilial. In my heart, you are my true mother, not her. You alone, Mother Empress, reside in my heart. I beg you, Mother Empress, to rid me of the seventh prince.
Preposterous. He is but 7 years old. He poses no threat to us. Why spill blood between brothers?
I believe keeping him alive invites uncertainty. Besides, it is you whom I consider my true blood kin. No one else matters.
But,
Mother, if even you will not help me, then who in this world possibly can?
very well, I will help you. In my past life, he used his tears to make me commit every foul deed on his behalf.
Lady Shu was exceedingly harsh toward me, finding fault at every turn. She would feign illness just to make father visit her. She would often torment me until I fell ill. Noble consort Shu resented that your majesty entered the palace later than she did, yet directly ascended to the position of empress. She was constantly jealous of you, and often cursed you in private. Her virtue is truly deplorable. These are all words she spoke herself.
But she is, after all, your birth mother.
I truly cannot bear the lowly character of my birth mother. If you could punish her severely and adopt me as your own son, then when I one day inherit the throne, this empire, half of it will belong to the Li family.
Good. However, I cannot bear the thought of you bearing the infamy for denouncing your own birth mother.
What does your majesty mean?
Noble consort Shu has a delicate constitution. If she were to suddenly succumb to a heart ailment one day, it would not be surprising.
But
Xuan'er, that throne is not for the soft-hearted. It is not for the soft-hearted.
understood.
Your Highness, the eldest prince. After half a month of contact with a person, this will induce a silent, fatal poisoning. The source of the toxin will be untraceable. Why are you standing there foolishly?
Mother, I specially bribed a palace servant to obtain this rejuvenating balm for you.
You are thoughtful. Well?
My face does feel tighter than before. Mother?
Does your mother look beautiful today? Xuan'er?
Mother, you have always been breathtakingly beautiful. You are beautiful every day.
Since His Majesty has granted permission for us to attend the palace banquet, you must be sharp and clever tonight. Do not cause any trouble for me.
Yes, Mother.
After lying low for 3 months, tonight is the night I regain the Emperor's favor.
Noble consort Shu and the eldest prince enter the banquet.
It's been 3 months since I last saw Lady Shu. It seems her waist has grown even more slender than before. Born a servant, short-sighted. All she can do is put all her effort into her looks. With mere beauty to please another, how long can such favor last? And deliberately veiling her face to seem mysterious. Has she forgotten how old her son is now, at her age? Wretches. We'll see.
Xuan'er, That throne, it is not for the tender-hearted to sit upon. When die, the play is about to begin.
His Majesty has arrived. Greetings, Your Majesty. Rise. Tribute. The Duke of Luo presents a statue carved from red jade coral. May our dynasty enjoy stability and the people live in peace and eternal prosperity. How dare you disrespect before His Majesty and destroying the tribute? What is your scheme, wench?
She's so nervous she can't even speak clearly. It must have been an unintentional slip, Your Majesty. Shedding blood on New Year's is inauspicious.
You may rise. Sui Sui? Sui Sui, is it really you?
It is I, Your Majesty. So many years have passed. Your Majesty's eyes are still just as I remember. Why does this woman's face resemble Her Majesty the Queen's? No doubt the Duke of Luo seeks to place his own person in the harem. Seeing the Queen is favored, he resorts to this petty trick. Yet, judging by their interaction, this woman seems to be an old acquaintance of His Majesty.
Rise, quickly. Excellent. We have finally recovered our lost treasure. Hear our decree. Luo Sui Yi, daughter of the Duke of Luo, is hereby conferred the title of Consort Jia. Conferred the title of Consort Jia. Mother, do you know Consort Jia's background?
I heard tales when I was in favor. She was betrothed to His Majesty since before birth. They were childhood sweethearts, but she vanished during a spring outing.
Now she reappears suddenly, and His Majesty harbors no suspicion?
Look at the favor His Majesty showers upon her. Is it not clear to you now? The Queen's immense favor likely also depended on a face that resembles hers. If I do not press my advantage now, then when? Your Majesty, for Your Majesty, I have practiced the long-sleeved dance for over 3 months now. I humbly beg Your Majesty to allow me this performance.
If it is a dance offering, why do you conceal your face?
Your Majesty will understand shortly. Your servant toasts Her Majesty the Empress. Thank you, Your Majesty, for rescuing me earlier. May I ask Your Majesty, what did you think of noble Lady Shu's dance?
As graceful as a startled swan, lithe as a swimming dragon, she possessed the elegance of the goddess of the Luo River. Look. His Majesty is utterly captivated.
The poison has taken effect.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Her face. Her face.
Audacious Xu Guiren, since your beauty is now ruined, how dare you appear before us?
Your Majesty? Your Majesty, what is wrong with my face? Your Majesty, I'm terrified. I cannot bear to look upon her face.
Very well. Leave.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Xuan'er! Xuan'er, I used the medicine you gave me. What's happened to my face? Tell me!
You deceived me.
Xuan'er, speak to me. What truly happened to my face? Say something.
It's ruined. Li Jianying, you plotted against me. As long as she lives, you can accuse me of the poisoning.
Guards! Escort noble Lady Shu back to the Jade Rinsing Palace for treatment.
As for the eldest prince, he shall attend to his mother in her illness. You.
It was this person who harmed me. It was all him. You little beast, I'll kill you. You little beast, I'll kill you.
What are you doing? You're mad.
Why would you do this to me? Look at me. I'm neither human nor ghost. I don't want to live. Let's end it together.
You have gone mad. Get back. Woman, you want to die, but you must drag me down with you? How could I be fated to be born from a fool like you?
Xuaner, I am your mother.
If you had died earlier, perhaps you could still remain a beautiful consort in Father Emperor's heart, not the monster you are now.
What did you say?
Have you lost your mind? What are you doing? Let go. Let go of me.
Kill me then. Kill me. End my life. Then His Majesty will remember me forever. As long as His Majesty remembers me. In his heart. I will have triumphed over that Li Jianing.
You're insane. You're utterly mad. Cease this. Halt. Feng Xuan. You dare not stop? Do you intend to commit matricide before our very eyes?
Your Majesty.
Father Emperor, it's not what it seems. She tried to kill me, your son. She was the one at fault. Why would she wish to kill you? Her face is ruined. She has lost her mind. She attacks people indiscriminately.
Preposterous. Even now, you persist with your excuses? Feng Xuan, the entire rear palace now knows that Consort Shu's disfigurement was caused by the beauty balm you procured for her.
Empress, by what right do you accuse me? That balm was given to me by times you.
For these past 3 months, Yushu Palace has been under strict guard by His Majesty's decree. What godlike power do I possess? To have delivered the balm to you? To defy an imperial edict is a capital offense.
You.
Even if that balm did indeed come from this palace, by having Consort Shu apply it, you still committed matricide.
Li Jianing, your words are full of lies. You are spouting nonsense. Enough. The eldest prince, Feng Xuan, committed matricide, and now he shamelessly tries to evade his guilt with sophistry. The crime is heinous. Effective immediately, he is stripped of his royal status and exiled to the borderlands. Father, 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 father.
Feng Xuan, this is the only end you deserve. Is there some physical impediment?
To answer, Your Highness, after 3 months of the prescribed medicine, Your Highness's constitution has improved greatly compared to the initial diagnosis. As for conception,
Your efforts are appreciated. You may withdraw for now.
yes.
Do not be anxious, Your Highness. The matter of an heir depends on fate. Your greatest blessings lie ahead.
Is fate truly immutable? The matricide remains a matricide.
And the childless remains childless. Your Highness, this servant does not understand what you mean.
It is of no matter. Since this path is blocked, I shall simply find another way.
Greetings to Her Majesty the Empress. Rise. That noble Lady Shu, her beauty ruined, her mind addled, yet still she spends her days within the Yushu Palace, dancing while calling out His Majesty's name. What a pitiful dance fanatic. Back then, she bore a son and rose to glory, infinite favor she enjoyed, but who could have foreseen, more than a decade later, the mother would go mad, and the son would never see the light of day again. It's merely the wheel of fortune turning. Now, the one basking in the greatest favor is none other than Consort Jia of the Hanyuan Hall. Why still call her Consort Jia? Last night, His Majesty was in exceedingly high spirits, and promoted her once more. Consort Jia, Luo Suiyi, pays her respects to Your Majesty.
Rise.
Consort. The hairpin on your head, why does it seem to resemble a phoenix? A phoenix? Sister must be mistaken. When His Majesty adorned me with it, he said it was a wild goose. It cannot be a mistake. After all, the one over there is wearing the same. Consort is truly fortunate. Treasures and jewels flow into Hanyuan Hall like water. Indeed, apart from Her Majesty the Empress in her time, this concubine has never before seen His Majesty hold someone in such high affection. Sisters, please do not jest with me. While you are still seated here, these people cannot wait to disparage one and flatter the other.
It is merely idle gossip. It cannot shake this palace's position.
The wild goose carries an excellent meaning. This bird is known for its fidelity. If they become husband and wife, they remain a devoted pair for life. I beg Your Majesty's forgiveness.
The sisters were merely conversing merrily. What fault could you have?
This concubine. I was momentarily careless and forgot that only Your Majesty the Empress may be called husband and wife with His Majesty. Yet I spoke of being husband and wife in relation to Consort Jia. Your Majesty, please forgive me. And what fault are times you times confessing? It was my ignorance. I did not realize this hairpin overstepped its bounds. Had I known, I would have certainly advised His Majesty against it, and would not have made a spectacle before you.
It is merely a hairpin. There is no need for such alarm. Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Consort Jia, His Majesty bestowed rare treasures upon you. Treasure them well.
His Majesty the Emperor has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Empress, how did the gifts we bestowed on Consort Jia end up in your hands?
Your Majesty.
Empress, even if Consort Jia was at fault, you should not have her remove her hairpins and lose composure before everyone.
Your Majesty, you have misunderstood. It was just Sui being clumsy. I couldn't even fasten my hairpin properly. It fell on the ground earlier. Her Majesty was just about to help me put it back on.
Is that so?
Your Majesty does not even believe Sui's words?
We believe you. We do.
Your Majesty, Chief Eunuch Li reports. His Majesty will be staying at Consort Jia's palace tonight.
It's the 15th today. He is not coming anymore. Why did we never notice before that he was such a romantic soul?
Your Majesty, Consort Jia is currently in great favor, and she has shown goodwill towards you. If we could form an alliance with her, using her to intimidate the other consorts, it would not be a bad strategy.
No need to rush. She carries a great secret.
You must be tired, beloved consort, from last night.
Your Majesty, everyone is watching. We respectfully see off Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Could it be something is wrong with this incense? Impossible. I have used this incense for over a decade. My body should have long grown accustomed to it. Congratulations, Your Majesty. We rejoice for Your Majesty. You are blessed with a royal heir. Quickly, go and summon the imperial physician at once. Yes. If I am truly with child, the Empress's position will be within my grasp. I'll no longer have to curry favor with Li Jianing. Physician Zhao, has my lady truly conceived?
She is indeed with child.
Splendid news, my lady.
However, judging by her ladyship's pulse, the pregnancy appears to be 2 months along.
My lady. How dare you? You must be senile. My lady has only received His Majesty's favor for a single month.
My lady, this old physician's eyes are failing him. My medical skills are lacking. I beg your ladyship to spare this old man's life.
Keep your mouth shut, and I shall ensure you return home in glory. Otherwise, the Luo family has many ways.
Understood.
You summoned me to the palace in the dead of night. What is so urgent? Has that imperial physician been dealt with? He has. An assassin was arranged for his journey home. Publicly, we will say, he was killed by bandits. I am pregnant. It is not His Majesty's. What? My dear daughter, do you realize what madness you are speaking? What was I doing before entering the palace? Mother, aren't you the one who knows best? Is it a woman this time, little lady? If your payment is sufficient, I will do anything you ask. Master, had I known she ended up in a brothel, I would not have searched for her.
Take her back.
In her condition, sending her into the palace, she wouldn't even pass the purity examination.
Then, we bypass the examination. I have my ways.
Sui, this cannot be kept. I'm not that foolish. I was merely thinking. This child, perhaps it could serve another purpose. And your plan is? You will go with father, and find a trustworthy imperial physician, have him falsely declare that I am 1 month with child. Then, I apologize for my tardiness. I beg your Majesty's forgiveness.
Today will be the day her unborn child meets its end. In my past life, Luo Suiyi slipped and fell during the flower viewing banquet.
Greetings, Your Majesty the Empress. Your Majesty. There's blood. She's bleeding. Your Majesty. My royal heir. Someone, help!
Naturally, the child was lost. When others went to visit her, to everyone's surprise, she claimed she had been deliberately harmed.
Your Majesty, this is a wrongful accusation, Your Majesty.
Guards, take her away.
Your Majesty, I am innocent, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
What could it be? I was just about to send word to you that your attendance at today's flower viewing banquet is unnecessary.
Why is that? Could it be that this servant has previously displeased Your Majesty?
You now carry the Emperor's heir. You must be exceedingly careful. With so many people present today, if you were to be jostled by accident, it would be a grave misfortune.
In that case, then it is all the more reason for this servant to remain by Your Majesty's side today. Your Majesty is meticulous and thoughtful. With you here, both the servant and the imperial heir I carry will surely be safe.
So in this life, you have set your sights on me.
Li Jianing, I struggled so hard to climb out of the mire. I will never go back.
If you stay by my side, you might miss out on the true pleasure of viewing the flowers.
What does Your Majesty mean by that?
As the mistress of this palace, I must attend to all palace affairs, great and small. Though today's flower viewing banquet appeared tranquil, unforeseen trouble may have arisen. It requires my attention.
But these are merely trivial matters. Why must Your Highness trouble yourself? Simply entrust them to Wendai.
To leave everything entirely to the servants would leave me uneasy. At times, I too envy noble consort Jia greatly. Her sole duty is to bring His Majesty joy.
Your Highness is diligent and dignified, attending to every matter personally. This humble consort admires you. Your Highness.
You clumsy fool. I have urgent matters to attend to. Be careful, sister.
We bid farewell to Her Majesty the Queen. Noble consort Jia is truly odd. Others with an imperial air would wish to rest in bed all day, yet she goes wherever the crowd is thickest.
Because she never intended to keep this child.
What?
Given her ruthlessness, today, she will not rest until she achieves her aim. Wendai, hand me the fire starter.
Yes. I've never seen Her Highness wear such attire before. Oh no, terrible. There. There's a fire. Please, noble ladies, stand back. The fire is spreading. Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness, are you unharmed? Someone, help, help, Your Highness. My child, my child.
Sui.
Your Majesty, the Prince. Where is our son?
Let it be. It seems we were not destined to have him.
Your Majesty. What do you mean?
Sui, you are still young. You can conceive again. Do not grieve too deeply. It will harm your health.
This is all my fault. It was my fault for being frivolous. I insisted on attending the flower viewing banquet, even though Her Majesty the Empress repeatedly tried to dissuade me. Yet
Empress.
I thought that by staying close to Your Majesty, I would be under your protection. I never imagined that Your Majesty would not look out for me.
Empress. You knew noble consort Jia was with child.
Yet you failed to provide adequate care. I was preoccupied at the time, managing the banquet affairs, and could not get away.
A fine job of managing. All these years you have managed the inner court, only to end up costing me my prince. What face do you have left? To preside over the inner court? It would be better to relinquish your authority to noble consort Jia.
Li Jianing, the more you speak, the more mistakes you make. If you continue to make excuses, you will only deepen His Majesty's disgust for you. Given time, I will surely replace you.
Your Majesty has lost a son. My heart, too, is filled with grief. What is she planning? I am willing to go to the Qintian Pavilion and hand copy 990 volumes of Buddhist scriptures in blood to pray for the soul of the unborn prince.
Since you repent sincerely, I grant your request. Eunuch Li, convey my decree. From this day forth, the Empress shall remain in the Qintian Pavilion to transcribe the scriptures. Until the task is complete, she is not to leave. As you command.
I thank Your Majesty.
Would she be so kind? Could she have another purpose?
Sui.
What is it, Your Majesty?
This miscarriage has taken a toll on your health. I intend to elevate you to the rank of imperial noble consort. What do you think?
Ranks and titles mean little to this humble concubine. I only wish to grow old together with Your Majesty.
As it happens, the Empress has gone to copy scriptures. She has no time to manage the affairs of the inner court. Therefore, you shall hold the Phoenix seal and act on her behalf.
I will spare no effort to share Your Majesty's burdens.
Your ladyship must not be disheartened by His Majesty's reprimand. Even the bright moon can be obscured by passing clouds. Your ladyship is blessed with great fortune. You will surely find a way out of this predicament.
I came to the astrological tower to find you. On the day of the longevity banquet, why did you intervene to help me?
When your ladyship made your vow in this tower, I was also present. I also know that your ladyship has lived through 2 lifetimes.
You jest, grand astrologer. 1 lifetime is hardship enough. Why would one choose to live another, inviting more suffering?
There is no need for such pretense before me.
Why?
Because I am the lone star of celestial misfortune. I was cast onto the streets as a child, surviving by begging. Life was desperate until...
You filthy little thief. How dare you steal from me? Please, I haven't eaten in 4 days. I beg you. In your dreams, I'd rather feed this to the dogs than give it to a stinking beggar like you.
Shopkeeper, our young mistress says she will buy all the steamed buns. Is this enough?
Isn't that the young lady from the Lee family? The lady who loves to spend on charity? Seems today is my lucky day. Enough.
They are all yours. For a single bun, you were willing to risk your life for me?
Your Majesty, without your kindness, I would have died a lonely death long ago, let alone becoming imperial preceptor.
They say the imperial preceptor is cold and aloof. I never expected such loyalty.
Since the heavens have granted you a second life, I believe you must have a fate yet to be fulfilled. From this day forward, I am at your command.
You are right. I have indeed lived through 2 lives. Zhu Yun Qing, would you hear of my past life? In that life, having no son, I adopted Feng Xuan. In the end, he betrayed me, and I died a wretched death. Now, I tried to change my fate, yet here I am, still childless. He killed his mother. Did destiny bring me back, only to watch me struggle in vain once more?
If your past life was a destined end, this present would not exist. Do not be impatient. Perhaps the true opportunity has not yet arrived.
Now that you mention it, I never met you in my past life. Could it be that my true opportunity is you, Imperial Preceptor?
You flatter me.
In truth, the charity I performed in my past life was never my wish.
Then why did you save me?
Because I wished to enter the palace and become empress. Performing good deeds earned me a virtuous reputation, increasing my chances of being chosen. Charity in the countryside would soil my fine shoe brocade gowns. Street urchins would cling to you, and some would utter filth. Yet, I was willing to pretend. I can endure it.
I know your Majesty is one who, to achieve her aims, will spare nothing. I am willing to lend your Majesty my strength.
I won't. Mama, I won't. No, there's so much fire inside. Just like the night Imperial concubine mother passed away.
I promise you, Your Highness, once the prayer lamps for Imperial Consort Jia are lit, I will never bring Your Highness here again.
Nanny, let's go. Let's never again try to please Imperial Consort Jia.
You live in the palace, Your Highness. You cannot always have your way. How long do you intend to keep running away?
I was unaware that palace rules had deteriorated to the point where a servant now orders her master about.
We greet Her Majesty the Empress.
Since when is it your place to comment on the first prince's disposition?
Spare me, Your Majesty. This servant spoke rashly in the moment. I never meant to offend His Highness.
If I were to forgive you, the imperial family would lose its dignity. What you just said is grounds enough for me to charge you.
Your Majesty, it was all my fault. I beg Your Majesty to spare Nanny Tao.
The seventh prince is young, Your Majesty. He cannot distinguish right from wrong. This was all my idea. Please do not blame him.
No, it wasn't. Your Highness. Why do this?
Seventh prince, if you can give me one reason that convinces me, I will not punish her.
Nanny said my mother died when I was young, and I have no one to rely on. If I could gain the favor of Imperial Consort Jia, that way, my life in the palace would be smoother.
It was all her idea.
No, that's not it. It's all my fault. For being so mediocre, I can't do anything right. I fail to earn His Majesty's favor. That's why my nanny came up with this plan.
Come here. No one is truly incapable of doing anything well. It's just that you haven't yet discovered what you're good at.
Then how should I go about finding it?
When you come of age, you will know naturally. Take the seventh prince back. We shall pretend I never witnessed today's events.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
There have been rumors in the palace that Your Majesty intends to adopt the seventh prince. Do you intend to make him a second Feng Xuan? Beware of nurturing a tiger that will bring you calamity.
No, I understand the seventh prince's nature well. He is foolishly kind, yet cowardly.
His temperament is indeed ill-suited for the throne.
But it makes him an excellent puppet.
Why is the incense in the hall different today? This servant noticed your ladyship has been suffering from insomnia, so I took the liberty to change it to calming incense. Using aphrodisiac incense for a long time will inevitably deplete your vital energy and blood. I'm only concerned for your ladyship's health. But do you think, if I didn't use the aphrodisiac incense, would His Majesty still favor me every day? Your ladyship is a stunning beauty, and you share a deep bond with His Majesty. You don't need such aid. His favor will surely endure. Fool. I know all too well what men are like. They're all men who tire of the old and crave the new. Xiaohei. Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt anymore, Your Highness. Then go and relight the incense for me. I must conceive the imperial heir before His Majesty casts me aside. Only then will my position be secure. As you command. On a bamboo horse he came, playing with plums by the bed. Your Majesty is so mean. It's been so many years, yet you still bring up my childhood blunders.
Sui, don't be angry. Sui, it is all my fault. I know I was wrong. Come, let us continue.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Highness! Your Majesty! What is happening? Your Highness! Yes, it's the aphrodisiac incense. Your Highness! I will go summon the imperial physician. Wait! Your Highness, first, you must dispose of the aphrodisiac incense in the burner, thoroughly. Only then summon the physician. But Your Highness, His Majesty is vomiting so much blood! Any further delay could be fatal. If he survives and discovers the incense, we will not escape punishment either. Go, now, Yes.
Sui, Sui, is that you?
Your Majesty, you're awake.
What ailment has befallen us? We feel utterly drained, unable to even rise. It's hard to breathe.
The imperial physician said, you are exhausted, and your vital energy is depleted, and... He also said...
Said what?
He said your constitution is severely damaged. It will be difficult to fully recover. Your Majesty.
Return to the palace.
Your Majesty, the incense has been disposed of. Good.
I hope you are feeling better, noble consort Gia.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You may rise. It has only been a few days, yet you seem different, sister. You have even removed the incense burner.
With the ice jam flood on the Yellow River, His Majesty has allocated even the new crossbows. From the hunting grounds to the Ministry of Works for flood control, I thought to reduce the expenses on incense and spend the silver on disaster relief.
How thoughtful. We heard His Majesty was suddenly taken ill last night, vomiting blood and fainting. How is he?
His Majesty now finds it difficult to attend court. He can only review memorials from his bed, attending to affairs of state.
His Majesty is the Son of Heaven. Heaven will protect him. You needn't worry overly, sister. Now that the sutras have been delivered, we shall take our leave.
We bid you farewell, Your Majesty. Noble consort Jaya claimed. She wished to cut expenses for the disaster relief, but today, this servant observed her attire, remains as extravagant as ever. She is lying.
Go to the Imperial Household Department. Retrieve the recent records of incense expenditures for her palace.
Yes, Your Majesty.
According to the ledgers, she burned incense daily. Yet someone who loves incense so much has not lit any incense at all since His Majesty fell ill.
Furthermore, I inquired with the palace servants skilled in blending incense. The spices requisitioned for Henyuan Hall are precisely those needed to make an aphrodisiac scent.
This is exactly what I was looking for.
Wake up, Your Majesty. It is time to attend His Majesty. Xiaohe, I am weary. Then let me massage your legs for you, Your Highness. Would that help you relax? Xiaohe, when I was the star courtesan, you were always by my side. In your view, which is better, life in the palace or life in the brothel? The palace, of course. The food, clothing, and provisions here, every aspect of daily life, are all superior to the brothel. When I first entered the palace, I thought so too. That's why I vowed never to look back. But now it seems, there is no real difference between the two. Both require selling smiles and pleasing others, with no control over one's own fate. The fighting and scheming never end, Your Highness. Then let's not contend any longer. In the future, you can be a dowager consort and live a peaceful life. Xiaohe. There's no turning back for me now.
My illness is truly the result of the Empress's curse.
I, your concubine, swear upon my Luo clan's name, if I have uttered a single lie, may my entire Luo clan be wiped out, and meet a wretched end.
Summon the Empress. Yes, Your Majesty.
I pay my respects to your majesty. Eunuch, Li, such vile objects should never be placed before your majesty.
You play the virtuous Empress in public, yet behind my back, you curse me to an early grave. Why did I not see through you sooner? You're quite the actress.
Your majesty's words. I don't understand what your majesty means.
Your highness, your practice of witchcraft, which caused his majesty's illness, has come to light. Do you intend to continue? Still playing the fool?
The way noble consort Gia speaks, it's as if you witnessed my curse with your own eyes.
When I went today, to the astrological bureau, to pray for your majesty, I found this object hidden in a secluded corner. It bears his majesty's birth characters. Only someone close to his majesty would know that.
To claim it came from me, based on that alone, is utterly groundless. Noble consort Gia is your majesty's childhood sweetheart. She is also someone close to you.
But your highness, recently, the one who has spent the most time in the bureau, is only you.
With such words, noble consort Gia, what of the grand astrologer who oversees the bureau?
Could it be your highness wishes to escape blame? By shifting the blame onto the grand astrologer.
I dare not speak recklessly. It's simply that this occurred in the astrological bureau. Let us summon the state preceptor to get to the truth of this matter.
Summon the state preceptor. The state preceptor keeps to himself. He takes no part in palace affairs. Lee Jennings doing this is nothing but a futile struggle. Summoning the state preceptor depends on your majesty's will.
Bring the state preceptor here. Yes. Your Majesty, this servant did not find the state preceptor in the astrology bureau.
Your Majesty, if you confess your crime now, His Majesty might, in consideration of your years as husband and wife, grant you a swift death by poisoned wine. You can depart with dignity.
The state preceptor has arrived.
Your humble servant greets your majesty. My respects to all the honored consorts.
State preceptor, just now, I went to look for you. Weren't you?
I heard rumors of witchcraft spreading in the palace with the astrology bureau implicated. I came to seek clarity from your majesty.
Your timing is impeccable. Someone has accused the Empress of using this object to curse me while she was transcribing scriptures in your bureau. Do you have any insight?
While her majesty was in the bureau, I noticed nothing out of the ordinary. If I may ask, your majesty, when was this object discovered?
It was found earlier today.
The imperial consort is lying.
What?
I value cleanliness. Therefore, the servants in my bureau clean with utmost diligence each time. If this object had truly been there, it could not have gone unnoticed.
Your Majesty, I have also heard from the astrology bureau servants that they clean daily. Imperial consort Jia, this voodoo doll, where did it truly come from?
I beg your majesty to trust me. They must have had some unspeakable dealings before. That's why the state preceptor would lie, to protect her at all costs.
Before you frame someone else, you should first look at what you have done. Wendai.
Your majesty, these are the spice expenditures from the Hanyuan Hall. I question the palace servants. The spices recorded here can be mixed into an aphrodisiac. This aphrodisiac is potent. If used over time, it can drain one's vital energy, leading to a frail death.
The one who truly endangered your majesty is Imperial Consort Jia. Your majesty, please see the truth.
How dare you? I never once suspected you, and yet you.
Your majesty, your servant was only afraid you would lose affection for me. I know I was wrong. I beg your majesty for mercy.
You vile woman. I am done with you.
Where did Imperial Consort Gia learn of this aphrodisiac?
It was I. I prepared the aphrodisiac myself. The consort was merely misled by me into using it. Raltimus Khan has now, in Tyr's side,
Such loyalty, as expected of sisters, who crawled out of the same den of wolves.
What?
Guards!
We pay our respects to your majesty. We pay our respects to your highness the empress. As I expected of you, now it is my turn to ask you, your highness, the empress, how did you discover my origins?
Divine secrets. Now, repeat before His Majesty what you confessed to me earlier.
Your majesty, this woman, she was once a prostitute who served under a common madam. I wonder who was so vicious as to place her in your very bed.
Impossible. Impossible.
Does your majesty find this consort tainted? Yet I do not find your majesty wanting.
You mad woman! What mad ravings are these?
Your majesty, consorts are mere playthings in your eyes. But you, in my eyes, are nothing more.
You.
Childhood sweethearts? In my heart, none compare to this pearl hairpin.
Think carefully. If you take your own life, I will have your entire Luo clan exiled. Your fate and the future of your entire family are mine alone to decide. I will have you sliced to pieces.
I don't care.
What did you say?
I said, I don't care. Your Highness. Your Highness. No, Your Highness. Don't.
You wretch. You vile wretch. You who dares to scorn your emperor. Wretch. His Majesty calls for the imperial physician. Fetch the physician. Summon the physician for His Majesty. Your Majesty.
Mother, did her fate mirror that of her previous life?
Alike, yet not quite.
Your Majesty, you're awake at last. The imperial physician said it was a surge of rage that overwhelmed your heart, causing you to faint. With proper recuperation, you will recover. My constitution, I am well aware of it. I do not fear death. I fear only that the realm will lack a worthy successor. Or worse, fall into the hands of usurpers. Your Majesty has many sons. Surely one among them possesses outstanding ability, ascended the throne. It seems the matter of appointing a crown prince must be expedited.
How has His Highness the Seventh Prince been faring lately? Thanks to your care, Your Highness, his daily provisions have greatly improved. Even his health is much stronger than before.
That is good. Health is paramount for a child of this age.
His Highness learned that I was coming to the Phoenix Hall today, and asked me to present this to your Majesty.
Maltose candy.
His Highness said, he often sees your Majesty frowning, your mind surely troubled. Eating something sweet might lift your spirits.
This child and I have a connection. What do you think, if I were to adopt him as my son?
Your Majesty, this.
Do not worry, Nanny. If Shower is formally adopted into my household, I shall spare no effort to secure the throne for him.
Your Highness, the prince's gentle nature is ill-suited for the throne. This servant only wishes for his safety in this life. That is enough.
As an old hand in the palace, you should know, true peace is found only upon that throne. With me here, you need not worry for his safety.
On His Highness's behalf, I thank your majesty for your grace.
I have summoned you today on a single matter, upon which I wish to hear your counsel.
We await your command, Father.
The floods in Qinzhou have left the people homeless. Silver was allocated, yet relief efforts lag. In your view, how should this be handled? You answer first.
In my humble opinion, it should be order the Ministry of Revenue to allocate more silver.
But what if it still yields no results?
If it's still ineffective, then allocate even more.
Preposterous. If you proceed in this manner, our imperial treasury will be emptied in less than 3 days.
Please calm your anger, Father. Your son ventures to ask, isn't the Qinzhou flood due to river siltation, which obstructs the water flow?
Indeed, to dredge the river channels requires vast manpower and resources. Currently, with the Yellow River ice run, the court finds it difficult to marshal such efforts.
Then why not let the people do it themselves?
By having the people do it themselves,
Everyone works together to dredge the river. It wouldn't cost the court much silver, and the people would contribute to their own homeland. A perfect solution for all.
your idea actually holds some merit.
Father, you could also issue an edict. Any commoner who participates in the dredging shall be exempt from taxes for 1 year. This would surely make the people even more willing to contribute.
Excellent. What a brilliant idea, using labor in place of direct relief and tax exemption as compensation. Ha ha ha. Come closer to your father. Ha ha ha. Splendid. At such a tender age, to possess such remarkable insight.
And to relieve your father's worries. It is your son's honor.
Good.
Your Highness truly foresees all. The policy question His Majesty posed is exactly as Your Highness predicted.
Of course it is. In my past life, Feng Xuan used the Qinzhou flood to secure the Crown Prince's position in one move. How did Shower answer?
As soon as His Majesty asked, the Crown Prince repeated all that you taught him to say, word for word. His Majesty was delighted and kept him for supper before sending him off.
Having won His Majesty's favor, young Xiao's path will be much smoother from now on. Your Majesty, you should rest. It's time for your tonic.
Has anything of note occurred in the inner palace?
Just trivial matters, not worth troubling Your Majesty with.
Seeing you like this reminds me of when you first entered the palace.
That was so many years ago.
I remember in your second year at court, I fell gravely ill. You stayed by my side and tended to me, just as you are now.
Now that Your Majesty mentions it, this consort does recall. Back then, Your Majesty even tried to send me away, fearing I might catch your illness.
Yes. In those days, there were very few consorts in the palace. Not like now, with so many princes and consorts, that it's hard to keep track of them all.
The happiest days of my life were when I first entered the palace and spent my time by Your Majesty's side.
Ninger, that vile woman, Luo Suiyi, came between us and sowed discord. From now on, let us start anew. What say you?
Agreed.
In that case, tomorrow I shall have the 7th prince. What is your thought?
He took the bait. The 7th prince.
A few days ago, I posed a question on governance to them. Only the seventh prince answered with clarity and insight. I am resolved that he shall succeed to the throne.
And what is his character like? Would he turn out like the crown prince? A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Rest assured, the seventh prince is inherently kind. Once he ascends to the throne, he will surely treat you as his birth mother and serve you dutifully.
Very well. This concubine will heed your majesty's words.
With the Li family paving his way, Xiao'er's future will be more secure. Good.
Your son, Feng Xiao, offers tea to Mother Empress.
Good. Such a good boy, Xiao'er.
Mother Empress, how did you eat the malt candy I gave you last time?
I did. It was very sweet.
It's alright if you don't eat it. I've thought it over. Mother Empress looks beautiful when you're pleased, and also beautiful when you frown.
What a sweet talker you are, Xiao'er, as if soaked in a honey jar.
We pay our respects to Her Majesty the Empress. We pay our respects to His Highness the Seventh Prince.
What brings you here?
Your servant is here by His Majesty's decree to assume the position of Grand Tutor. Henceforth, His Highness's education in the 6 arts shall be my sole responsibility.
Xiao'er, do you wish to study the 6 arts?
Your son only wishes to stay by Mother Empress's side.
Xiao'er is not in high spirits today. Grand Tutor, you may leave for now.
As you command. Xiao'er has been adopted into your care for several months now. The Grand Tutor informs me that he has yet to begin his studies of the 6 arts. Is this true?
It is.
If he neglects the 6 arts, does he intend to become a worthless ruler, and you do not even persuade him?
Your Majesty, this concubine could not bear to push him. He is only 7 years old. Must he endure grueling study and archery practice daily? It is too harsh.
I know you dote on him, but to be an emperor, then you must endure this hardship.
But
Enough. Since your heart cannot bear it, summon him to the hall of mental cultivation. I shall personally tutor him.
Greetings, Father Emperor.
Xiao'er. Yesterday, I asked you to read the 3rd chapter of The Art of Governance. Have you finished?
Your Majesty. I have, Father.
Very well. Then, I shall test you. A severe drought has struck Longxi. Refugees are flooding into the capital. If you were in my position, how would you handle it?
Your son believes we should open the granaries.
Opening the granaries merely alleviates hunger for a time. The refugees have no land or property. If food runs out in a few months, unrest will surely erupt in the capital. Answer again.
Then we should have them farm the land?
The fields are as dry as a turtle's shell. How can they farm? If you know the principle of relief through work, why are you stumbling over such a simple question?
Your Majesty, it is time for your medicinal broth. What troubles you, Your Majesty?
I always believed him to be exceptionally bright. I never thought today he would prove so dull. He cannot even answer a question about settling refugees.
Please calm your anger, Father. I know I was wrong. Weeping?
How dare you shed tears?
Enough, enough. When die. First escort the seventh prince back to the Phoenix Hall. Your Majesty, Xiaoer failed to answer, perhaps because you frightened him, rendering him speechless.
What I fear is that our ancestral domain will have no worthy heir.
Calm yourself, Your Majesty. Your health is what matters.
Ninger. In the past, I have wronged you in many ways.
Between husband and wife, what is there to speak of, right or wrong?
If there is a next life, let us not be emperor and empress. Let us be an ordinary husband and wife. I would treat you far better than in this life.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Physician Chen, starting tomorrow, increase the dosage of poison in his medicine.
Why?
He disgusts me.
Your Majesty. Are you all right, Your Majesty?
Father. Imperial Father. Yes.
Xiaoer, come here. I have something to tell you.
What does father wish to tell his son?
I recall, your birth mother perished in a fire.
Yes. The palace servants claimed it was due to a moment of carelessness that the fire accidentally started.
It was the Empress. It was the Empress who set the fire.
That cannot be. Mother Empress is not that kind of person.
The Empress is not a benevolent person. Her heart is malicious. Many years ago, she had a feud with your mother. Thus, she set the fire and murdered her.
But
I am telling you this, not for you to seek immediate revenge, but for you to plan carefully and patiently.
what?
Xiaoer, you must use the influence of the Li family to ascend the throne. When the time is ripe, then destroy the Li family. By then, you will not only reclaim power, but also avenge your birth mother.
Father, what you have said, I have already heard from Mother Empress. Only, your words are correct, Mother. You wanted your son to kill you.
What?
I was also taken aback then. When she saw my fear, she finally confessed the truth. She said the two of you had agreed to use those words to test my filial piety.
How could she have known? How could she have known?
This time, I will not be fooled again.
Such a clever boy, Xiaoer. Xiaoer, return to your quarters first. I have matters to discuss with His Majesty.
Yes.
Your Majesty, A husband from an ordinary household would not scheme against others like this.
You knew all along. Why? Did you not expose me?
Because I wished to scheme against you as well, Your Majesty.
You!
There is no need for alarm, Your Majesty. Among all the emperors and empresses of past dynasties, which pair was truly selfless towards the other, sharing affection until their hair turned white?
I will never hand over this empire to be ruled by your Li family.
That much I understood from the moment I learned of that bowl of infertility tonic. I understood.
My body grows weaker by the day. So it was your doing.
Between you and I, we are now even.
Li Jianing, you venomous woman. You venomous woman. How cruel you are.
Bang Beiwang, these tactics of mine were learned from you. Your fate today is of your own making.
I curse you, abandoned by all, with not a bone left to bury, condemned to wander eternally.
As for these curses, I learned my lesson well in my past life. In this life, it is useless.
At the hour of the rabbit, the ministers gathered to pay homage.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Our subjects may rise.
We thank your Majesty. Your Majesty, there are 100,000 refugees in the eastern borderlands. We implore your Majesty to swiftly allocate relief funds.
Your Majesty. Mother Empress.
We, the Dowager Empress, will see to the refugees.
Empress Dowager, the levees in Gusu City breached at midnight last night. 30,000 silk weavers are trapped on their rooftops. The canal has flooded 3 feet above the base of the Tiger Hill Pagoda. 7 tribute ships, laden with silk, have sunk. Empress Dowager, I impeach Zhou Mingli, Vice Minister of Revenue, for embezzling 200,000 taels of Yellow River relief silver.
Gusu's annual tribute shall be halved this year. As for Zhou Mingli, execute him.
The Empress Dowager is sagacious and just.
Do any of our other subjects have memorials to present? Your Majesty.
Since there is no further business, all subjects, kneel. This subject
has a crucial memorial to present.
Grand Tutor, what is it?
This subject wishes to impeach the Empress Dowager, for a hen to herald the dawn is a violation of womanly virtue, and for a woman to meddle in state affairs.
This is.
Grand Tutor, mind your words. Our ancestors decreed that women shall not interfere in governance. The penalty for such interference is death. Yet now, the Empress Dowager holds court, in flagrant violation of our ancestral laws. The Empress Dowager presiding from behind the screen. It is only because His Majesty is young. He requires guidance and assistance. If you truly served with dedication, why is it that after His Majesty's ascension, more than 3 years have passed, yet he remains ignorant of even the fundamentals of statecraft?
Her Majesty the Empress Dowager was concerned that my studies were too strenuous and would harm my health.
Your Majesty, this humble official merely fears that if this continues, the foundations laid by the late Emperor will be usurped by the Empress's kinsman.
This is.
If your Majesty remains deluded and bewitched by the Empress Dowager, I shall offer my final counsel with my death. You must not, Grand Preceptor. You cannot. Grand Preceptor, release him. You may be willing to court the favor of this treacherous woman, but I am not. Reconsider.
Since our ancestors have decreed it so, then this Dowager Empress shall withdraw.
Mother, will you abandon your son?
It is this official's belief that since your majesty has undergone the capping ceremony, you should now decide state affairs yourself.
The Grand Preceptor's words are not without merit. Your Majesty has come of age. I cannot remain by your side at all times.
Mother, I do not wish to be parted from you.
Very well. Since the Grand Preceptor is so loyal to His Majesty, the duty of advising His Majesty henceforth shall be entrusted to you.
That Grand Preceptor is truly insufferable. He is always threatening suicide. And this time, he dared to direct his threats at you.
Some people will not relent until they have run headlong into a wall. Rather than holding them back, it is better to let go. Has word been sent to our family?
The Patriarch has pledged his unwavering loyalty to your ladyship.
Good.
Your Majesty, a report from the Northwestern Front. The Jia people have captured 7 cities in succession. The people have been displaced. The situation has reached a stalemate. I beg your Majesty to swiftly deploy the border garrison. Your Majesty. This subject shall first safeguard your Majesty's belongings.
Thank you, Grand Preceptor. Grand Preceptor, how should I issue the decree? This.
Your Majesty must make the decision yourself.
But who are these G people? The Empress Dowager has never mentioned them to me.
Your Majesty, you. General Li is stationed close to the northwest. Simply order him to lead his troops in support. But General Li claimed to be ill just yesterday, confined to his sickbed all day. Though loyal to the state, I fear he is powerless to act. He did not fall ill earlier, nor did he fall ill later. But precisely at this moment, General Li is from the Empress Dowager's maternal clan. It must be. Grand Preceptor, where are you going?
Escort this grieving one back to the Hall of Supreme Harmony. Does the Grand Preceptor intend to openly defy the laws of the state?
This humble official's earlier words were mistaken and prejudiced. I beg the Empress Dowager to continue governing from behind the curtain and assist His Majesty.
Regarding the Northwestern conflict, I have heard some reports, nor can I bear to see the people suffer. I have already sent a letter to my family, instructing my father and brothers to support the Northwestern Front.
Long live the Empress Dowager. Your wisdom is sublime.
I have heard that the officials who once served with the Grand Preceptor have now all retired and returned to their hometowns.
Yes. This humble official shares the same intention. I shall submit my request for retirement tomorrow.
You are dismissed.
The Grand Tutor certainly changed his tune swiftly. Her Majesty has ended her regency for less than 3 days.
And he is a shrewd man. In just 3 days, he has realized that in today's court, it is our Li family who holds the reins of power.
Grand Tutor, please stay a moment.
I never expected, after decades in service, in the end, only a maidservant comes to bid me farewell.
This servant knows. Your concern for His Majesty is genuine. That is why I came to see you off today.
How is His Majesty these days?
Unchanged from before.
Forgive my bluntness, but His Majesty's temperament is not fit for an emperor. You, Nanny, must make plans for the future.
I know. It is enough for me to pray for His Majesty's safety and well-being.
A difficult wish. Born into the imperial family, the instances of siblings turning on each other are countless. And moreover, never mind. I have resigned. I shall concern myself with royal affairs no more.
Your Majesty, have you ever thought about what you will do when you grow up?
We are uncertain, but the Empress Dowager said she will arrange everything for us.
She is willing to pave the way for your majesty, because she cares for you now. But what if her favor wanes in the future? What will you do then?
We are the Empress Dowager's son. How could she ever despise us?
True safety lies only upon that throne.
Your majesty, this servant will ensure your peace and security for a lifetime. You must be hungry. Let me fetch you something to eat.
To think that one day, I would return to this place.
Keep your voice down. Your past is disgraceful. If anyone were to discover you, none of us will survive.
Ending up in this situation, it's all thanks to Li Jianing. Why does she get to live on high, while I wallow in the mud?
How will you settle your score with her? That's entirely up to you.
Has Xiaoer retired for the night?
Yes, he has.
I noticed he's grown quite a bit taller in the past fortnight. What do you think?
Now that you mention it, I also feel His Majesty seems different.
Tomorrow, tell the Imperial Household Department to find more fine fabrics for new garments. Children at this age grow very fast. They change day by day.
Your care for His Majesty is no less than that of a birth mother.
At first, it was merely a matter of mutual benefit between him and me. But as time passed, some affection naturally grew.
His Majesty is kind-hearted. He will surely honor you well in the future.
Let us hope so. I am weary.
Why? Do you get to sleep peacefully here, while I must suffer outside? Li Jianing, I will kill you.
It's you.
I want revenge. If you won't adopt me, if you adopt me, that throne will be mine. You will still be the Empress Dowager.
Guards!
Your Grace! Are you injured, Your Grace?
There are conspirators inside and outside the palace who attempted to assassinate the Empress Dowager. Investigate.
Yes.
Nanny, this isn't the way to Her Majesty the Empress Dowager's quarter.
Your Majesty, we must hurry and leave the palace. There's no time to lose.
I won't go. The Empress Dowager said, there are only bad people outside the palace.
Once we're out, allow me to explain once more. Will you listen?
I refuse. Nanny, let us return to the Hall of Mental Cultivation.
Once the Empress Dowager uncovers the truth of the assassination, that it was my doing, she will surely execute both His Majesty and me.
Unhand me. Nanny, what are you doing? Halt.
You attempted to assassinate the Empress Dowager. Now you dare to abduct the young emperor? Nanny Cow, you have grown reckless indeed.
Mother, Your Majesty, do not go near her.
Out of pity for your loyalty, I have sheltered you for years. I never imagined you would be such an ungrateful wretch.
Shelter, or manipulation? You know the answer in your heart, Empress Dowager.
Release Xiaoer. I may yet grant you a proper burial.
A proper burial? Are you not afraid I will harm His Majesty?
No, because you cannot bring yourself to do it. If you could, you would have slain me directly, not merely attempted it.
Xiaoer, forgive me, this servant is truly sorry.
Nanny.
Your Majesty, let us go. Nanny Cow has a final matter to attend to.
Xiaoer.
Nanny.
Shower.
Your Highness.
Allow me to stay for just one night. Only here. Can I find a moment's respite?
With the young emperor's sudden demise, the court is in turmoil. Is your highness troubled by these affairs?
Those matters. We meet each challenge as it comes. That is all. It is just that, having lived this life anew, embroiled in schemes and struggles for so long, in the end, it feels as if I have gained nothing.
In this second chance, your majesty, did you once make a vow?
I swore that I would take my fate into my own hands.
Then do it. This time, you must truly grasp it in your own hands.
But the world has never seen a precedent for a woman to claim the throne.
From emperors above to commoners below, all are born of women. For a woman to ascend as emperor, what could be wrong with that?
Zhu Yunqing, sometimes I wonder, who exactly are you? Are you a man? Or,
Your majesty, who do you wish this subject to be? Then that is who I am.
no matter who you are, I need you to help me become emperor.
The Z-Way star wanes, yet the solar corona emanates light. By observing the heavens, I see the vermilion bird bearing the imperial seal. This portends a female sovereign presiding over the court, ensuring our lands remain secure, and her people at peace.
All hail the Empress.
Yunqing, so many years have passed, yet your appearance has not seemed to age in the slightest.
Your majesty, please do not jest. You should rest. It is already noon.
If I did not toil so diligently, how could we have enjoyed these years of peace?
Your majesty, your health is paramount.
Very well. I have been restless lately. Would you light some calming incense for me?
As you wish.
Li Jianing became the legendary first empress. Her name recorded for eternity.
What a coincidence. The heroine in this storybook shares the same name as you, miss.
Still, it's not worth 8 taels of silver. That vendor, he called it the Book of Heaven's Secrets. Its prophecies are uncannily accurate and must not be revealed. Exactly. If anyone, miss, you were destined to be empress. Being emperor is far too taxing.
Meat buns. Fresh, savory meat buns. Meat buns. Steaming hot meat buns. Fresh, plump meat buns. You filthy wretch! How dare you steal from me? You stinking beggar! Please. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I'd rather feed these to the dogs.
Vendor, my young mistress says she will buy all your buns.
Is this enough?
It's enough.
They're all yours. But once you've eaten, you must come home with me and become my personal guard.
Agreed.